Hello there. So, it's been quite nice weather recently. We've had a bit of rain. So I've decided to treat myself to a little walk in Yorkshire. And today, I've come down to Wain waterfalls, which I've been to before, but it's been about 4 or 5 years since I was last here, so I'm going to come down and see how it's changed and see if I can improve on the compositions. So let's get to the waterfall. It has changed quite a bit since the last time I was here. The waterfall's got a bit less flow than I would have expected or would have liked. I'm just trying to get out that wind. Now, last time I was here, I got pretty much the same composition I'm about to go for now. There's a little pool of water formed by the waterfall when it's faster flow. That creates a nice foreground interest looking at the main waterfall that's just behind it. That's the first shot I'm going to go for. I'm going to get set up in a moment. I'm going to try and get something a little different to what I got last time. And there is another set of falls just a bit further up, but there's some people photographing there as well. Now, last time I came, one of the major differences between now and then is that that was during COVID. During lockdown, so there weren't as many people out and about. That certainly has changed. There are a lot more people about now. I've seen quite a few people today, and there's a lot more people on the road. So I'm going to have to dance around them to get the images I want. Let's get this first composition set up. I'll talk you through my thinking. Okay, so this first shot's going to be a reasonably simple one. I've got the rock pool as my foreground interest, and I've got the little channel leading off from it, creating a leading line from the edge of the image up to the waterfall. I've got a little bit of reflection in that rock pool, so that's a good thing. I'm taking a lot of the glare off the water and everything with the polarizer. Got a nice 10th of a second shutter on the waterfall, and that's going to create a nice image. Unfortunately, we've got nothing but white clouds in the sky. There isn't really a lot I can do about that, and the area doesn't really lend itself to changing the composition that much where I can get rid of it either. So in this case, it's going to be one of those situations where I'm just going to have to live with the whiteout in the sky. But for the first image, I'm reasonably happy with that. Now I'm going to make my way up just a little bit further to the upper falls there, and I'm going to get my next image in. Now, one of the benefits of having shot this waterfall a couple of times is that I know that it's one of the worst ones to shoot head on, because if you shoot it head on, you're basically getting the image you can see on the screen there, where you've got loads of sky and There's some lovely trees here, and they can actually make the composition a lot better than that sky can. Now, this is very much a location for autumn. Autumn is a lot better time to come to this waterfall. Now, I'm here in the middle of summer because, quite frankly, I needed to get out of the house for a bit. Now, the first time I came here, I did shoot it head on, basically the shot you're seeing now. But I learned from experience, you're better off going to the side of it and shooting towards the trees and the cliffs that you can see in the distance over there. You can actually bring the composition down, so you're only getting those cliffs in, and you get rid of the sky, which when you're shooting a long exposure, you're just going to white it out anyway. So let's get over there, set up a composition. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, this is more the composition I'm talking about. Setting up from the side. Before, we were just over on this patch of land here. Now, I've set up here. I'll just bring my gimbal back. Now, just set up here, looking at the rock that you can see in the foreground here, the waterfall there. That rock's pretty much set dead onto that centre waterfall you can see there. And I've set my composition very similar to what you're seeing on the video now, which basically looks a lot better and gets rid of the sky. Those cliffs with all the foliage on it makes for a much better shot with the waterfall in situ. Overall, I think that's the money shot. Now, I would like to try one more thing while I'm here. I've never tried to get up that way before and shoot a side-on shot of the waterfall. I'm going to see if that's possible now. If it is, I'll bring you back for that. Otherwise, that'll be the end of this video. And I'll be sorry it's only a short one, but yeah. Let's see what we can get. Okay, so I'm back in the car. Sadly, the image I wanted, I wasn't able to get it because there was a rather antisocial gate there with barbed wire on it. The farmer definitely doesn't want you going in that field. I'm not going to disrespect the farmer, it is his property, so I left that image for this video. Now I've got another location I'm going to go to next, which should be in next week's video. It's waterfalls, providing I can get there. There have been a few road closures. In the meantime, that does bring a swift end to this video. I'm not sure how long it's been. I've enjoyed getting out and making it. But I knew it was only going to be a short one because it's a roadside waterfall and there's not much else to see. I am going to try and get an image on the way to my next location. It's not worth making a video of it because it's one shot, but it's of the Mucker Meadows. It's quite a popular shot, and this time of year there's all the daisies in the daisies and buttercups growing in the fields, so that should actually provide a really good image. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, share and a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.